All right, this is CBT guitar lesson for Jason. Real interesting. This is a first for a lesson like this. Jason wrote this. He wrote this on AI. Really interesting story, man, behind how you did this. And now you're a beginner guitar player and you want to learn to play what you wrote on AI. It's a really cool song, dude. I mean, just super cool. So I went ahead, I got the picking version, and then there's strumming within that version, but there are two sections where they're picking, and you said you wanted to be able to strum through it as well. So we'll get to that. Let's start with the picking version. This tuning is in standard tuning. So let's jump in. Okay, so you did make it clear you're a beginner. We're going to break this down, okay? Songs have set pick patterns most of the time and set strum patterns, and this is an example of that. This is a B minor. This is taken out of B minor, section 1A, 3 seconds in. First finger, second fret on the A string. Third finger, third fret on the B string. Be careful when you're coming down on these strings with your fingers that you're not leaning on the string below it, particularly the index, because what we're going to do, once those fingers are set down, we're going to play what's called an arpeggio, which just means you're picking notes within a chord. I also wrote the pick directions down. Now, when you first learn it, if you want to play everything with down picks till you get it memorized and then apply the pick directions, that's probably what I suggest, especially you being a beginner. We're going to go string 5, 4, 5, or ADA. The D string is open, and then the B string. You'll see a line in your tabs. It's a short pause or a rest. Then after the pause, go open D and A. So we're gonna have to lift everything off. Go, and then index down on the second fret on the B string, and you'll hit that and rest. So it's rest, open D A. And then third or second finger on the third fret B. So you have rest, and then open on the D, A, D. So up to there it's middle finger, third fret, low E, open D, leave it down, that third fret. Back to the third fret, low E. Open B, rest, and then go D, E, B, and then E, B, E, B, E, D, E, D. Oops, that ending was... So it's longer, the pick progression on the G. See what that's doing exactly. It's kind of back and forth. Okay, that is section 1A. That is set up the way you set it up, AI, is 5 times, okay? The 5th time, no star. Where you see the star in your tabs, you don't play anything in the rest of that section. In other words, here's your 5th time. Okay, that rings out. Line in your tabs tells you there's a rest or a ring out. And that's at 35 seconds in. Section 1B, 37 seconds in. Now here's some strumming. It's mute, or middle finger 7E. Muted A, so now you purposely want to put an angle on this finger. Don't go on the tip like that. We want it to rest on the A. Open D, third finger, 7th fret G. And let's check it individually. Go. Here, this is dead. Very important. Down, up, down, up, up, down. Then, quickly, because there's no rest in between chords, it's down, up, rest, up, down, up. That up is the same strings, but it's 5th fret, low E, muted A, open D, 6th G. There's our notes. So that's up, down, up. That up, just add your pinky to 7G. Depending on what fingering you use on these, it's up to you. So rest, up, down, up. This up is the same shape, move it back 2 frets. That's called a whole step flat. 3rd fret E, muted A, open D, 4G. And here's a long strum. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, like I said earlier, when in the beginning, if you want, just downstroke all this till you get used to it. There is a difference in the feel, though, between downs and ups, but I'm just talking so you can get used to the changes, right? Think about it. The 3rd finger can stay through all this. Actually, almost. You got to go like this, and then we throw in the pinky. If you don't like or don't want to put that 7G in there, you can stay on the 5/6. In other words, you can go. Or you can do it the way you had it set up. A little harder though. Anyways, there's 4 motions in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4 chords. Down, up, and you can work on just the strumming if you want to mute the strings and go down, up, 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 down, up. Okay, and then you can bring them both together. You got to land these chords quick enough where that strum pattern's not going to flow correctly. So this hand's got to be like boom. You got to be able to just start landing those, and you'll get there. Just run through the motions like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times, 2nd time no star. So the 2nd time will go. And it just rings out. Now you hit some repeats at 51 seconds in. Section 1A 3 times. 3rd time, don't play where the star is at throughout the rest of the section. Minute 12, section 1B, play that 2 times. New part, section 1C, a minute 27 in. This is a B minor bar chord. Bar the 2nd fret from the A string all the way down. 3rd finger 4D, pinky 4G, middle finger 3B. This is the toughest chord of the bunch. Check it by going. If it's clear, you're good to go. Down, up, down, change. The change is an A major. The best way to approach this A major is to bar the 2nd fret D, G, and B. And thumb, if you can, try to mute out string 6. But you're going to go up and try to mute string 1 with the angle of that bar. So both E's are muted. And go up, down, change. The change, drop your 3rd finger or your middle finger to the 3rd fret on the B string. That's called A sus or A suspended. So we have. And then rest, up, down, up, into G. I call this the rock G. Middle finger 3E, muted A, open D and G, 3rd fret B, and I'm muting the high E. Long strum, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. This is going to go 3 times. So 1 time is. Oops. Again. Again. come off the A sus, leave that third finger down, get rid of this, and just bring your middle finger up, and you're good to go to that G. No sense in lifting it off and then resetting it down. All that does is take more time. See what I mean? Okay, repeats at a minute 40, section 1A 2 times, second time no star. At a minute 55, section 1C 4 times, fourth time no star. 2 minutes 22 seconds, section 1A 1 time. New part, section 1D, 2 minutes 24 seconds in. It's just a little slow breakdown that you put in here, which is like the beginning of the song, but it's just the first 4 things. 2A, open D, 2A, 3B. Right, so then move to page 3. Bar the second fret G and B and go A, pause, G, B, pause. And then middle finger 3 on the E, and you're good to go. Go E, pause, D, B, pause, D, E. So it's, and you do that 2 times. Second time, yeah, 2 times. So it's, let's do it again. And that goes twice through. Repeats at 243 and 251 and 318. That finishes up the song. Now, you wanted to be able to strum through this whole song to eliminate the picking as well, if I understood you correct. All you would need to do here, Jason, is we need to get a strum progression over section 1A and 1D. The other sections already have strums over them. So what you would strum over section 1A would be the B minor bar chord, which we used earlier, and go down, up, down, change to the A major. A, up, down, up, into the G. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That would be what you could play over section 1 instead of... Instead of picking through all that, now you got the strum for it. And then section 1D, which was this part, strumming over that would be real easy. You're going to do what's called half notes. Strum our B minor, count to 2. 1, 2. Same thing over A. 1, 2. Technically, you'd want to count it as a measure, which would mean 1, 2, 3, 4. And then our G major is a whole note. You would count to 4. So that covers a whole nother measure. 1, 2, 3, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how that would work, okay? In music, half notes means it gets a certain amount of counts. Half note gets 2 counts. Whole note gets 4 counts. This song is in what's called 4/4 time. So each measure, you end up having like 4 counts in it. But don't overthink that, man. I don't want you to get lost in it. Great job on writing this, man. I've never even experimented with that. It's pretty amazing to think that this is all just created without you actually playing any of it. And I think it's awesome, man, that here you are having me transcribe what you wrote on AI. It's just really cool. So appreciate you, Jason. Thanks so much, man.